Stay with us, this gets deeper. Did you know that the richest person who ever lived was African? Mansa Musa's wealth was so vast, historians can't even put a number on it. But how much of what we think we know about African history is actually true? Today, we're diving deep into the myths and realities of this vibrant and complex past. For centuries, a Eurocentric viewpoint has dominated historical narratives, often marginalizing or outright erasing African contributions. One common myth is the idea that Africa was a dark continent with no significant civilizations before European colonization. This couldn't be further from the truth. The Kingdom of Aksum in modern-day Ethiopia and Eritrea was a major trading power in the 1st century AD, with its own written language and impressive architecture. Great Zimbabwe, a magnificent city built by the Shona people, flourished between the 11th and 15th centuries, showcasing sophisticated engineering and social organization. And let's not forget the ancient Egyptians, whose pyramids but here's what they never wanted you to know. Advanced knowledge of mathematics and astronomy were the envy of the ancient world. Another persistent myth is the idea that Africans were passive victims of the slave trade. While the transatlantic slave trade was undoubtedly a horrific tragedy, it's important to remember that African societies were complex and diverse, with varying degrees of involvement. Some African kingdoms actively participated in the trade, while others resisted it fiercely. Queen Zinga of Angola, for example, led a decades-long resistance against Stay With Us, This Gets Deeper. The Portuguese, demonstrating incredible military and political skills. It's also important to debunk the myth that African societies were inherently primitive or technologically backward. The ironworking skills of the knot culture in Nigeria date back to the 6th century BC, making them one of the earliest iron-producing societies in Africa. The Ashanti Kingdom in Ghana developed sophisticated gold mining and trading networks. And the libraries of Timbuktu, in present-day Mali, housed vast collections of manuscripts on subjects ranging from astronomy to law, demonstrating a rich intellectual tradition. Furthermore, let's address the misconceptions about African leadership. We often hear simplified narratives that ignore the diverse forms of governance and the complex political landscapes. Leaders like Shaka Zulu, known for his military innovations, and Sundiata Keita, the founder of the Mali Empire, were not just warriors but also skilled administrators who shaped their societies. The story of Africa is not one of a single, monolithic entity. It's a tapestry woven from countless diverse cultures, languages, and histories. By challenging the myths and embracing the facts, we can gain a more accurate and nuanced understanding of this vital continent and its contributions to the world. Learning about African history is essential for understanding the full scope of human civilization. It challenges ingrained biases and promotes a more inclusive and accurate view of the past. So, let's continue to explore, question, and learn together. Because the true story of Africa deserves to be told. Subscribe to Punna Afrik for more African history and wealth wisdom. Follow for more untold African stories.